Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So I thought I'd have a look at SOCCERVERSE and in particular the Game World map because it does sort of give an idea of the scale of SOCCERVERSE. So this is what you get as a basic sort of a click when you click on the Game World. Used to be what you loaded into, now you load into your own portfolio, but the Game World is sort of here. Something's interesting when people sort of log in for the first time, and obviously this shows all the leagues that are in SOCCERVERSE. So not every country, we can see here these whited ones out won't show up, but Libya's there, and Mauritania and what other careful what I say about obscure countries, Paraguay. So we see here it says so there's 2,902 manager jobs available. I think there's about over 5,000, I think 5,500, something like that. So a lot of manager jobs, but obviously some leagues are more attractive than others. So I guess if we go to sort of UK here, so there's 20 leagues and there are 341 clubs available and there are 105 jobs available. So basically 2/3 of the UK is full up. And obviously because there's those, the higher the leagues, the less jobs there are. So the leagues that are available are sort of lower down. So Ireland only one league, 19 clubs, and only 8 available. So sort of get the idea. So in Portugal we have 100 clubs, so almost over 70% of those jobs filled. Spain is even higher, so look at that, 200 clubs and only 19 jobs available, so 90% of stuff is filled in Spain. France, about 50%, Germany, what we've got there, about 50%, so you can sort of look around and sort of see. I guess what's sort of really interesting is that, so in most leagues there are, sort of okay, not so much in Iraq. Only one manager in Iraq, and one manager in Syria. How are we doing in Jordan? 3 managers in Jordan. Australia, 60, 27, so 2/3 full up there. How are we doing in China? 3, okay, about not quite half. India, 2 leagues, 22, so about 50% full there. So obviously we've got 2,900 manager jobs available. So there's plenty of jobs available, but they're available in sort of the lower level clubs. How are we doing in Russia? 100 clubs. So what's that? 35% fill up. But if we look at sort of obviously there's these places in Europe where soccer is pretty popular and people want to manage clubs here. So no jobs available in Italy. Lots of people interested in playing, taking over the Italian clubs. Look at Algeria. Okay, but the other sort of obviously hotbed of football is Central America or America now. So Canada, no jobs available. US, okay, sort of 2/3 there. Mexico, no jobs available. Okay, only 44 clubs. But and as we go, I'm not quite sure these ones, probably Central America, not quite so busy. But we go to Colombia, no jobs available. Venezuela, no jobs available. Brazil, okay, so sort of 90, getting on for 90%. Peru, no jobs available. Obviously, these are small places. Ecuador, no jobs available. So we can really see Argentina, yeah, that's 100, no jobs available. How are we doing in Uruguay? 1 job available. Chile, how are we doing? None. So it's really interesting to sort of get a feel of obviously there's sort of countries and their involvement in football, in soccer. Some countries have, obviously the US has other sports as well. So you have Central America is clearly soccer is sort of the biggest thing there, and also it's obviously linked into people playing computer games and people playing being able to sort of be interested in games with blockchain elements as well. So Central America, pretty big, and Nigeria, not really, sort of a bit of a surprise there. There's not more happening in Nigeria. Very big on crypto. Can I find the Philippines? Here we go. So not a lot in the Philippines. Only 9 jobs there. Indonesia is quite crypto heavy, but not so many jobs there. So a bit of extra marketing work to be done in some of these places. I'm surprised at India as well. Only half the jobs full, but you start to get to see some ideas of where people are playing, and certainly in these top leagues, things are pretty full already. Okay, thanks for watching. See you again soon.